Hey everybody, and welcome to today's video. We're going to be talking about dehydration. I'm Dr. Chris Morris. I'm right here on podcasting out of the clinic here in Surprise, Arizona, Arizona Family Health. We're in the famous Route 66 or the Arizona room. Thought that was fitting since we're going to be talking about dehydration today. Right now we're in the middle of June. It's getting well over 100 degrees, and we've already had a couple cases of folks come in with the classic signs of dehydration, which are fatigue, headaches, muscle weakness, muscle cramps, dark urine, overall just not feeling good. So when we start talking to folks, we're like, what the heck is going on? What led to your dehydration? And really what people don't realize is, one, the fluids that they're drinking are actually leading to further dehydration. And then two, they're just not drinking enough water because nobody has a good idea of how much water they should be drinking. And it's not a one size fits all, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna just try to come up with some general guidelines to hopefully keep you safe and keep you out of the hospital. So what are some drinks that are definitely causing dehydration? Well, one is your morning coffee. Morning coffee, the caffeine will actually cause you to urinate out more. It's called a diuretic. And if you're drinking coffees, like say you're drinking 8 ounces of coffee, you really should drink about an extra 4 ounces of water just to make sure that you're getting enough hydration on top of that. Because you are going to be urinating out that coffee plus a little bit of extra fluid. Other things that get people that people don't often think about are monster drinks or energy drinks. These two are a caffeinated beverage that do cause significant dehydration through diuresis and excessive urination. Now there are some drinks that are better to consume, but quite not the best. And some of those can be like your cans, waters, your Minute Maid. But ultimately the best thing that you can do is carry your Stanley cup or your water thermos and making sure that you're measuring how much you're actually drinking. Try to get regular, everyday, run-of-the-mill water. It can even be drinking out of a garden hose for all that matter. But really, water is the big key. And then the other thing too is you need some type of electrolyte to help maintain that water inside your blood vessels, because otherwise it just seeps out into your tissues, and that's what leads to a condition called edema, where you start seeing the swelling in the lower legs. And we're just not getting the water in the right compartment of the body, so to speak. It's all in the tissues and not the blood vessels, which are now, and it's just a lack of fluid that's now available to circulate to the different organs.
So how much should we be drinking? Well, according to the American Heart Association, men should be taking in about 2.7 liters of fluid a day, and women about 2.7 liters per day. Another way to think about this is using your weight. We should be taking in about half of our body weight in ounces of fluid per day. For instance, I weigh 225 pounds, so ideally I should be taking in about 112.5 ounces of fluid a day just to maintain my hydration in a cool air-conditioned room. Now, if I'm going to be out in the heat, I really should be incorporating at least 20 to 30 ounces of additional water for every hour that I'm out in the heat profusely sweating.
Now, what should you do if you get into trouble with dehydration? You start going out in the heat and you're realizing, oh my gosh, I have not been drinking a little bit, and you are getting those signs of symptoms such as headaches, fatigue, dizziness, muscle aches. Get into a cool, get into a cool room. Put a fan on you. If you have some ice packs under the armpits or even in the groin are helpful, and start sipping on water. Don't just start downing water as quickly as you can, because you're going to fill up that stomach and you're going to get nauseous, and all that's going to happen is you're going to vomit it out, and you're not going to help yourself whatsoever in terms of rehydrating the body. Now, the other thing too that people often do is they're like, oh my gosh, I haven't been drinking, I need to start drinking a lot of water, and they'll start downing water like crazy to try to catch up, so to speak. That too is not good. You're going to overfill that stomach, and it's going to lead to nausea, and then you're just going to end up urinating out more of that water rather than keeping the water inside the system. We want to do small increments of water throughout the day. So really get in the habit of carrying your water bottle, small sips all throughout the day, and keep yourself hydrated and keep yourself safe. I'm Dr. Morris, and we look forward to seeing you at your next clinic visit. Have a good one.
It's pain. It's cold. And that's what I call high quality H2O.